Shehzad Poonawalla of the BJP is also reacting right now. Let's in fact listen in before I come across to my guests once again.
Sharab Ghotala has taken place. 338 crore rupees money trail is established. Is the Supreme Court, High Court, Lower Court against you when it denies bail to Sanjay Singh, Manish Sisodia, Vijay Nair for months on end? Are they all against you? And even Congress party has issued statements that you are personally responsible for this corruption, that you have taken bribes in this matter. Ajay Makan to Anil Chaudhary have made these statements. Are they also vindictive against you? Today the question is that those who started their journey against corruption under India Against Corruption with Anna Hazare as their mentor have come to justification for corruption under the leadership of Lalu Prasad Yadav. First they used to say that we will take the resignation and then there will be investigation. Today they say whatever is the investigation, whatever is the court order, we will not give our resignation. Mr. Kejriwal, if you have any sense of propriety left, you should be giving a resignation for defending the Kattar Beima, for trying to subvert the entire process of investigation. And please tell us, isn't it true that 2.5% commission was increased to 12% with your active connivance, and there is proof to this effect? That with your active connivance, the wholesale was given to the private sector? That it was you who spoke to Samir Mahindra of Hindu Spirits and told him that Vijay Nair is your boy? Now the answer should be given as to how much corruption was done by the Aam Aadmi Party, how much money was received by the Aam Aadmi Party and its leadership, and that if there was no corruption, then why did you switch from the new policy to the old policy? Isn't it true that the Aam Aadmi Party has indulged in corruption, and now when the time is coming to give the answers for this, you are once again playing a victimhood card and doing justification of corruption? आम आदमी पार्टी और केजरीवाल जी को समझना चाहिए कि आज धरने और ड्रामे का समय नहीं है। आज अपने दायित्व को निभाने का समय है, जांच में हिस्सा बनने का समय है, विक्टिमहुड कार्ड नहीं, भ्रष्टाचार का रिपोर्ट कार्ड देने का समय है। और जो पार्टी का जन्म इंडिया अगेंस्ट करप्शन के नाम पर हुआ, आज वो पार्टी आईएसी से हटकर जेएफसी बन चुकी है। जस्टिफिकेशन फॉर करप्शन हो रहा है। मतलब सोचिए कि जो लोग कहते थे पहले इस्तीफा फिर जांच, आज जब सुप्रीम कोर्ट राहत नहीं देता, हाई कोर्ट, लोअर कोर्ट राहत नहीं देता, करप्शन के प्रमाण सामने आ चुके हैं, तो कभी अपने आप को कट्टर ईमानदार कहते हैं, कभी विक्टिमहुड कार्ड खेलते हैं और फिर शक्ति प्रदर्शन करते हैं। ये शक्ति प्रदर्शन का नहीं, ये भ्रष्टाचार का भक्ति प्रदर्शन कर रहे हैं आप। और बताइए कि क्या लोअर कोर्ट, हाई कोर्ट, सुप्रीम कोर्ट मनीष सिसोदिया, संजय सिंह, विजय नायर को राहत नहीं देता तो कोर्ट विद्वेष की भावना से काम कर रहा है, वेंडेटा पॉलिटिक्स कर रहा है। अरे खुद कांग्रेस पार्टी आपकी सहयोगी ने कहा है कि केजरीवाल भ्रष्टाचारी है, उसको तो गिरफ्तार करना चाहिए, और इस मामले में, शराब घोटाले के मामले में उसने घूस ली है। ये अजय माकन से लेकर अनिल चौधरी और बाकी आम आदमी पार्टी के खिलाफ कांग्रेस के नेताओं ने वक्तव्य दिया है। क्या वो भी वेंडेटा पॉलिटिक्स कर रहे हैं? और जब यही ईडी छत्तीसगढ़ में शराब घोटाले की जांच करती है और भूपेश बाघेल को आप लोग कहते हैं गिरफ्तार करना चाहिए ईडी को, तब वो ईडी ठीक है, और अपने नेताओं के खिलाफ कार्रवाई हो जाए तब ठीक नहीं है। कोर्ट के आदेश आ जाए, 338 करोड़ का मनी ट्रेल मिल जाए, किस प्रकार से आपने भ्रष्टाचार किया उसके प्रमाण मिल जाए, कोर्ट राहत देने से मना करे, तो कोर्ट विद्वेष कर रहा है, आपके खिलाफ जो है वेंडेटा हो रहा है। ये दिखाता है केजरीवाल जी की मानसिकता। केजरीवाल जी, ड्रामा और धरना नहीं चलेगा, अब जवाब देना पड़ेगा। 2.5% से 12% कमीशन कैसे हुआ? क्या स्टेटमेंट नहीं आया है कि ये आपकी मिलीभगत से, आपके संज्ञान से और आपकी साजिश से किया गया, धवन कमेटी रिपोर्ट के खिलाफ जाकर? क्या ये सच बात नहीं है कि होलसेल प्राइवेट को दिया गया आपके संज्ञान और साजिश से, और इसकी एवज में बड़ा पैसा घूस के रूप में आप लोगों ने लिया? क्या ये सच बात नहीं है कि फेस टाइम कॉल पर बात कराई गई विजय नायर की समीर महिंद्रू के साथ, ये कहते हुए कि ही इज माय बॉय? ख्याल रखना इसका। आज इन सारी चीजों पर जवाब देने के बदले आम आदमी पार्टी फिर से वही कर रही है, कभी जस्टिफिकेशन फॉर करप्शन और कभी किस प्रकार से विक्टिमहुड कार्ड खेलना है। यही इनका चरित्र बन चुका है। Mr. Arvind Kejriwal and Aam Aadmi Party should realize today is not a time for dharna and drama. Today is a time for daitwa nibana, which means you go and answer the agencies and don't play victimhood card, give the report card of your corruption. Stop playing this vendetta card all the time.
Right there, of course, we've heard Shehzad Poonawalla of the Bharatiya Janata Party hitting out at the Aam Aadmi Party, specifically the Chief Minister of Delhi, Arvind Kejriwal. Before I rope in Mr. Nikhil Jain once into the conversation, I'd like to rope in Mr. Mehta also. We've, of course, heard Saurabh Bharadwaj. He stated that the Aam Aadmi Party is a budding party. It's, of course, its presence is burgeoning right now. It is being targeted on the current raids that are taking place at Rajkumar Anand's residence. He has stated that, and this is something that even Raghav Chadha has stated yesterday, that if all important leaders and ministers are placed in jail, how will the government run? Meanwhile, Shehzad Poonawalla of the Bharatiya Janata Party has reiterated the 338 crore money trail and has stated that the Aam Aadmi Party is playing victimhood. What is your reaction to the war of words that is taking place?
In a democracy, one has full right to defend their people, their crime, even then for judiciary, even in a murder case also, you are free to speak in the court. So, but it is surprising because I have great respect for Mr. Saurabh Bharadwaj. He's a very senior and still there is no charge against him. Even he was made minister after a long time. But that's why inquiry. Can you imagine how
yes,
it is
sir,
possible?
I can
if
hear
you say,
now.
okay, tomorrow we are coming for inquiry or raid, then you will be there, keep money. So because this case was going on since last 2 years, and that's why it's happening, because money you will not find at home. The money trail is from where money came. Vijay Nair is still in the jail. Why is he in the jail? Because the judiciary think that he was also culprit somewhere, and that's why it will be decided afterwards. The whole case will be when the judgment will come. But such a argument by Aam Aadmi Party, I think it's very unfair, because even the officers, Mr. Kejriwal and his wife, both were in the income tax department. They can't say they all the bureaucrats, they work under the government instruction, because if they don't have any clue, then they will be punished by the even court. You can't say, even you can go, okay, ED is also working, and that's why the process and the system and the machinery, the staff is very, very low in the country like India. And when you talk about the corruption of the Ajit Pawar, or in Karnataka and Bombay, now the Congress party is in power. Why not Aam Aadmi Party call chief ministers there, the Congress chief minister, and say, okay, these are the proof, and punish them. But they are not doing anything against them. But Ajit Pawar, if they have proof, is still because he was the nephew of the Sharad Pawar and the family member. So Sharad Pawar must be knowing more evidence about him. Why Sharad Pawar? Sharad Pawar is not in jail. Mamata Banerjee is not in jail. If they were working in a very in a sophisticated manner, or somebody else, some minister was doing, so they were in jail. Otherwise, Sanjay Rawat is out of jail. So if you have no charge, or if the case is going on, ED is not going to arrest it immediately. Depend if you don't reply, then certainly they will ask the court that because they are not replying properly, so we have to keep him our custody. That is the main problem, the hypocrisy of the Aam Aadmi Party leaders. They just talk and they are not ready to face any case, just saying because we want to be a national party, we are alliance with the Mamata Banerjee party, TMC, or the Congress party in alliance, and we have for democracy we want to fight. You can fight. Either you go out of power and go on the street, what you were doing in the Anna Hazare Andolan. Because if you talk of the corruption and the corruption cases, serious cases, the link is already come out in the picture, and the files are coming. And the court also said, okay, in the next 6 months, the trial should be, and judgment should come. 6 months, 8 months. So they can again go to the court. But the judiciary, they have to expect the judiciary. All the time talking about the BJP or the government and the machinery or the ED. I know very honest people in the ED or income tax and number of other departments. They work very hard. Without evidence, they can't do anything. That's why I think these kind of argument, maybe legally battle is very welcome. I think they should do something, whatever they can do. That's why I'm giving an example. Why Lalu Yadav went to jail after 15 years? Because case will go on. You can't say tomorrow you will go and send jail or and the election. Our friends were talking about on this forum in our channel. that because the election, I think that's why the Prime Minister Narendra Modi and government asking, okay, one election the whole 5 years. All parties should agree about this. We support this government. And open all this, okay, if you are ready to have a one election and one time, but election every 3 months there is election, so you can't, the ED will not work, income tax will not work, the enforcement will not work. This kind of argument is a very, very, very unfortunate because they have to work in their own way and they have limited staff. They can't do a raid everywhere. In Chhattisgarh also there is a liquor scheme, and where Aam Aadmi Party, just now somebody was mentioning about it, Aam Aadmi jo sent jail to Baghel, and even Arvind Kejriwal, you can see the record, video recording, when he said, when you want to send jail to Arshad Pawar, you want to send this man jail, the numbers he spoke about the leaders of the Congress Party, DMK, TMC, everybody he wanted to send jail when he will be in power. So, without mentioning even the charges, he was just asking that I want to, if you want to support me, it means I will send all to the jail without any evidence. So there was no corruption charges in 2G. Then why he was calling like this? So I think this is the hypocrisy of the political leaders. Maybe in other parties also same, but Arvind Kejriwal and Aam Aadmi Party who talk about the honesty and the principles of the Gandhian. And now you see, today he is sending letter. He got letter 48 hours before, and then he said, okay, no, I will come. Or maybe it takes time legal. But certainly to get sympathy of the people are avoiding the ED questioning. He is trying to his best. I think this is, if legally advise that he should write some letter. But otherwise, he's a hypocrisy. Otherwise, as a Gandhian, he should say, okay. Because earlier he used to say, send me jail, send all us jail if you have proof. Now if they are asking, please come and give details what your colleague, very close associate, Vijay Nair was told to the ED and the court also. They have all the evidence. So they just want to confirm it. To go and say, okay, Vijay Nair, we have nothing to do. I have not spoken to him, or I don't know him. But he was very close. Everybody knows about it.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.